What's up, crypto fam, and welcome back to Bitcoin Bulletin. Get ready, because we're diving headfirst into the hottest news shaping the crypto world right now. First up, we're tracking the top Bitcoin stocks that you absolutely need to have on your radar. Forget just buying Bitcoin, we're talking about the companies that are directly in the game, holding it, mining it, and building the infrastructure around it. Bitcoin Bulletin's own stock screener tool has identified 7 key players, including Marathon Digital, IREN, Riot Platforms, Cipher Mining, Bitfarms, TeraWulf, and HIVE Digital Technologies. These are the companies seeing the highest dollar trading volume, and their performance is directly tied to Bitcoin's wild ride. We're breaking down why these specific stocks are buzzing and what they mean for your portfolio. Next, we've got a massive surge from Bitdeer Technologies. Their stock is absolutely soaring, jumping by over 14% following some seriously impressive news. We're talking record Bitcoin production and ambitious expansion plans that have the market buzzing. Is this the comeback story we've been waiting for, or is there more to the story? We'll dive deep into Bitdeer's financials, their technical analysis, and the catalysts that are driving this incredible upward momentum. Get ready to see how Bitdeer is making waves in the mining space. Now, let's talk about the big picture with the U.S. Federal Reserve. The Fed is expected to make a 25 basis point interest rate cut on September 17th, and Bitcoin bulls are betting big that this will send bond yields tumbling and crypto prices soaring. But here's the catch. It might not be that simple. We're exploring the complex dynamics of fiscal concerns, sticky inflation, and the sheer volume of debt the U.S. government is planning to issue. Could long-term bond yields refuse to fall, and what does that mean for Bitcoin's potential rally? We're dissecting the economic forces at play and what they could mean for your investments. And finally, we've got some jaw-dropping numbers from Bay miner CloudMining. Imagine earning $16,550 per day in effortless Bitcoin earnings. Yes, you heard that right. We're going to unpack how this is possible and what it means for the accessibility of Bitcoin mining. Stick around as we break down all these stories and more. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to Bitcoin Bulletin for all your crypto insights, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Bitcoin's corporate powerhouses, the stocks you need to know. Get ready, because Bitcoin Bulletin's exclusive stock screener has identified the 7 Bitcoin stocks that are making major moves right now. We're talking about Marathon Digital, IREN, Riot Platforms, Cipher Mining, Bitfarms, TeraWulf, and HIVE Digital Technologies. The companies whose fortunes are inextricably linked to the price of Bitcoin itself. These aren't just any companies. They are the titans of the Bitcoin ecosystem. Whether they're mining the digital gold, holding vast reserves on their balance sheets, or operating the exchanges where it all happens, their performance directly mirrors Bitcoin's volatility, but with their own unique set of risks and rewards. Today, we're highlighting the 7 stocks that have seen the highest dollar trading volume in recent days, signaling intense investor interest and potential for significant gains. From IREN Limited, formerly Iris Energy, a Sydney-based mining powerhouse, to Riot Platforms, a North American leader with diverse operations including mining, data center hosting, and engineering, these companies are at the forefront. We'll also look at Bitfarms, expanding its mining footprint across Canada, the US, Paraguay, and Argentina, and HIVE Digital Technologies, with operations spanning Canada, Sweden, and Iceland, mining a variety of digital currencies. This deep dive will arm you with the knowledge to navigate the exciting, yet complex, world of Bitcoin-related equities. The crypto community is buzzing, with analysts and investors closely watching these key players. Will these stocks continue to ride the Bitcoin wave, or are there hidden risks investors need to be aware of? We're uncovering the insights that could shape your investment strategy. Stay tuned, because the market is reacting to these Bitcoin stocks, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. Get ready for explosive growth from Bitdeer Technologies. Bitdeer's blockbuster surge, record Bitcoin production sparks stock rally. Prepare for some electrifying news. Bitdeer Technologies Group stock is on fire, surging by an impressive 14.67%. This incredible jump follows reports of significant expansion plans and, most importantly, record-breaking Bitcoin production. This is the kind of momentum that traders live for. while Bitdeer presents a compelling growth story with a revenue of $349.78 million and an enterprise value of $2.99 billion. It's not without its complexities. The company's financial profile reveals a premium valuation, but also highlights operational losses and a high leverage ratio. However, recent performance, particularly a 56.8% year-over-year revenue increase to $155.6 million in Q2 2025, has significantly surpassed projections, painting a picture of transformative growth. This surge is further fueled by an aggressive target to increase self-mining capacity to 40 AS by year-end and reported efficiency gains from their SEA-LMINERs. Technically, Bitdeer's share price has shown strong upward momentum, climbing from $12.74 to a recent peak close at $16.18. Analysts at Wainwright have revised their target, anticipating a continuation of the break above $16.20, with a near-term target of $19. This optimistic outlook is supported by robust investor interest, likely driven by the positive catalysts of enhanced production and strategic debt optimization. The stock is currently navigating support at $16, with resistance at its previous high, making for an exciting trading environment. The market reaction has been overwhelmingly positive, with traders and investors taking note of Bitdeer's ambitious trajectory. The company's ability to achieve such significant revenue growth and production targets amid fiscal challenges has garnered attention. As Tim Bohan, lead trainer with Bitcoin Bulletin, wisely puts it, "For me, trading is more about managing risk than finding the next big mover." Bitdeer's strategic initiatives, including increased production and capacity expansion, are positioning it as a formidable player, promising rewarding prospects for market participants. But does this explosive growth signal a sustainable trend, or is it just a temporary spike? We've got the details, but first, the Federal Reserve is making moves that could shake up the entire crypto market. Fed rate cut countdown. Bitcoin bulls cheer, but watch out for the catch. Get ready, because the U.S. Federal Reserve is on the brink of a major decision. On September 17th, the Fed is widely expected to cut interest rates by 25 basis points, a move that Bitcoin bulls are eagerly anticipating as a catalyst for lower bond yields and a potential crypto surge. This could mark the beginning of a series of easing measures, with rates potentially dropping to around 3% within the next year. The optimism among Bitcoin proponents is palpable. They believe these rate cuts will encourage greater risk-taking across financial markets, boosting Bitcoin's appeal. However, the reality might be far more complex. The U.S. government's fiscal plans, including extended tax cuts and increased defense spending, are projected to add trillions to the national deficit and debt. This substantial increase in debt issuance is likely to put upward pressure on longer-duration Treasury yields, as investors demand higher returns to compensate for inflation and dollar depreciation risks. Analysts at T. Rowe Price and strategists like Kathy Jones are highlighting these fiscal concerns as potential headwinds for falling long-term yields. Adding another layer of complexity, while the labor market has shown signs of weakening, inflation has recently edged higher, standing at 2.9% last month. This resurgence in inflation complicates the outlook for rapid Fed rate cuts and could lead to yields not falling as much as expected. We've already seen the 10-year Treasury yield slip to 4%, a level that some analysts, like Padraic Garvey at ING, believe might be an overshoot to the downside. There's a real possibility that yields could bounce back sharply, mirroring patterns seen in 2024, where rate cuts were followed by rising long-term yields due to economic resilience, sticky inflation, and fiscal concerns. The crypto community is watching closely. While Bitcoin rallied significantly in late 2024 despite rising yields, that surge was largely fueled by optimism around regulatory policies and corporate adoption. These narratives have weakened, making Bitcoin potentially more vulnerable to hardening yields this time around. The question remains, will the Fed's actions translate into a crypto boom, or will fiscal realities and inflation create a different outcome? Could these economic crosscurrents derail Bitcoin's rally? We're digging into the potential pitfalls. But first, Get ready for some absolutely mind-blowing daily earnings figures. Effortless earnings. Bay miner CloudMining claims $16,550 daily Bitcoin profits. Prepare to have your jaw drop. Bay miner CloudMining is making an extraordinary claim, earning an astonishing $16,550 per day in effortless Bitcoin. This headline alone has the crypto world talking, promising a new level of accessibility and profitability in Bitcoin mining. While the specifics of how Bay miner CloudMining achieves these figures are still emerging, the implication is clear. The potential for significant daily Bitcoin earnings through cloud mining services is immense. This development could democratize Bitcoin mining, allowing individuals to participate and generate substantial returns without the need for expensive, complex hardware setups or the high energy costs associated with traditional mining operations. It taps into the growing demand for passive income streams within the cryptocurrency space. The announcement has sparked considerable interest and discussion across crypto forums and social media. Many are eager to understand the technology, the operational model, and the sustainability of such high daily earnings. Questions about the security, transparency, and long-term viability of Bay miner CloudMining's platform are at the forefront of the conversation. As with any high-yield opportunity, due diligence will be crucial for anyone considering engaging with such services. This development highlights the continuous innovation within the Bitcoin mining sector, pushing boundaries and exploring new avenues for profit. If these claims hold true, it could represent a significant shift in how individuals can engage with and benefit from Bitcoin mining, potentially attracting a new wave of participants to the ecosystem. Can this level of daily profit be sustained, and what does it mean for the average investor? We'll keep you updated. That's all the headlines for today on Bitcoin Bulletin. And that's a wrap on today's Bitcoin Bulletin. We covered the top Bitcoin stocks like Marathon Digital and Riot Platforms, Bitdeer Technologies' record production, the Fed's rate cut implications for Bitcoin, and Bay miner CloudMining's incredible daily earnings claim. Don't miss out on any future updates. Smash that like button, subscribe to Bitcoin Bulletin for your daily dose of crypto news, and hit the notification bell. Follow us on all social media platforms for real-time insights. Until next time, stay informed and stay invested.